I'm your host. I don't know, who am I? Today we'll be going over cipher submissions, and then we're gonna do feedback. We're gonna start off at the top where the cipher submissions. So this was Saxton's cipher, and he picked a pretty cool sample for it. Let's play the sample real quick, just for reference. What's up, Swami? Shako. Sample, right? I'm just gonna play it for reference. Maybe it'll help us hear some of the tracks. Alright, so here we got fourth Aether. So I honestly did not listen to like almost any of these for the most part. So you're gonna get just straight raw opinions here. My Discord and go to feedback submissions. Should be able to get to it in like 5-10 minutes. That's pretty cool. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. All right. I like how you gave it like a funk vibe to it. I like how you use one of the the better portions of the sample as well. Those transitions feel off. Did not really notice that. I don't know. I think more could have been done with the sample, I guess. It wasn't bad though either. So I'm in the middle with it. Alright, next up we got Swami. If you guys have your sound clouds or something and you want to look for it. Swami. For anyone who doesn't understand what's going on, we did a Discord cipher and everyone had to flip a sample. And we're going through them now, and we're gonna vote for the best after. Oh shit. Alright, so that was Swami. I really like the outro there. I like the way that one had a lot of change to it. Like, you could still hear the sample, but you could hear it changing a lot. I don't know, I want to say it was chord changes. Those drums were fire. Yeah, I definitely agree. Definitely a good one. Alright, next up we got Henny. Let's see. Oh shit. Yo. Okay, okay. Alright, I see you, Hemisphere. I see you, Hemisphere. This is dope, but I'm a little bit questionable on the tuning between the bass and the sample. One thing I do love about this one though, this is like super, like he flipped it pretty well. Like, if you didn't know the sample, like, would you know this came from that sample? I wouldn't. Yeah, it kind of sounds a bit off tune. Same with the 808. Yeah, I think that the tuning could be cleaned up a little bit better on that one. But I think so far that was my like favorite in terms of like creativeness. All right, let's see. Next up, we got Skinnykid. I'm not gonna lie, after hearing all these, I'm like, man, not that mine sucks, but I don't know. I wish I had more time to put in mine. Oh shit! What the fuck? Where's the sample? Dude, this is like one of my favorite ones, I think. I can never, the bang will never get old. I don't know, it'll be hard for that to get old. It's a vibe, but where's the sample? Yeah, I'm gonna need some paperwork, I'm gonna need some receipts for this. I think the sample could be in there, like maybe he time stretched it? Or he turned into a synth or something? He took a small tone and turned it into a pad. I guess that's allowed, right? I don't see why that's not allowed. It's basically microsampling. Yeah, Skinny, I'm gonna need to see your documentation for this. I'm feeling I'm gonna need to see documentation for a few of these. Alright, so that was amazing. So far for me, that one might be in the lead. That was Skinnykid. I mean, what do you guys think? Let's have a little discussion about that real quick. If you take the sample and you create it into a synth somehow, is that still using the sample? I mean, cause I think, yeah, we played yours like one track ago, Henny. It's all good though. What do you guys think? I think it counts. I think it counts. That's not flipping the sample. That's turning a sample into another sample. Man, yeah, I'm so on the fence about it. I don't know whether or not that counts. I mean, I think we'll have to sit on that one a little bit because it's kind of a gray area. Wait, maybe so. Let's not do a vote. Maybe we'll do a vote about whether or not that's allowed after. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we got G-Man. This is his cipher, aka Saxtion. Because we can't change the rules like mid cipher. You know what I mean? Because like they didn't know that wasn't allowed or whatever. This part's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely chaos. I get what he's going for. I guess I kind of get what he's going for. Maybe more than kind of. I mostly get what he's going for. So first off, it was pretty high tempo, so it was very chaotic. So that's why it sounded very like there was a lot going on. So the weird thing about it to me was actually the mix. The mix was actually really strange. I think it sounded like things were getting too compressed or something. And then like the way the bass was ducking, it was sidechaining against something that might have been not there. Like it was an invisible sidechain or something. It created like this weird, I don't know, kind of cheap sound to it. I just think you need to work on the mix a little bit better. Make sure it's like not all just getting smashed with compression. Drums are way too low as well. That's what I kind of think. I feel like it has something to do with compression though, but it's hard to say. Alright, next up we got Sweatergod. Let's go.
That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all ain't getting
Binx Sweatergod.
cipher, feedback too. Yeah, feedback after. We're almost done, don't worry. Got like a couple more. Yeah, the kick and the snare was kind of weird on that house section at the end. But one thing I did like about the house section was it was very creative. Okay, so I have a few notes about this one. I think it was one of the best beats, but also like the sample was used in the most plain way as well. So it's like almost like more of an edit to me. But it came out very good. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, definitely some variety in that track. I really like the way he had the house section at the end, because it was just like, it was like having a scoop of like, I don't know, some exotic ice cream in there with your vanilla or whatever. Alright, next up we got Binx Rvkit. This one I mastered myself, and it's also, this one might be like kind of like a micro sample one. I did hear this one myself. It sounded pretty good. Alright, so let's go.
Double cut lean on point. Double cut
I ain't seen Binx in a hot minute. Yeah, he's working and shit. He's online right now. Is it bass stereo? That's a good question. Possibly, yeah. I feel like the kick is stereo. Damn. That one's really good too. That one's really creative. That one was another one where I felt like it was hard to identify the sample. The only thing I could think is maybe they sampled a piece of it and made like a melody out of it. I don't know, I'm so confused about like, or like was it slowed down? How do you guys think the sample was used there? I feel like this could be really hard with setting the rules, because like, for instance, if we say people can't micro sample, like you could still like sample like one note and then make a melody out of that. Is that not allowed? Or like how, like maybe we have to set like a amount you have to use or something, or I don't know. I feel like we could just be like constricting people too much though. Okay, Shaco says he has an idea. Let's see, what is it? What's the great idea? You have to use at least 4 seconds from the original loop. I feel like that's kind of constricting though. Or 4-bar section. I think he's just being really creative. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like hold people back too at the same time though. I feel like you should be allowed to take a sample and then make it into a synth, because like you guys could say, yeah, that's not creative, but in the same sense, like it takes a lot of energy in order to turn that into something good as well. You know what I mean? You have to be able to play well. I don't know. It's actually a little bit harder in a way. But anyways, here's mine. The other one was a little bit short, and mine's a little bit long, so maybe we could just compensate with that. I'm not really a big fan of mine. It's alright, I like some parts of it. Oh no. Sounds like shit after hearing the sample. Say that sample must be easily identifiable. Yeah, it always is, man. Seems that way. Yeah, I kind of hate this part. I should have just like cut this part. So I guess if you guys want to check out all the submissions again, go to my Discord, go to Cypher Submissions, and I'm gonna put the voting forum, and you guys can also listen to all of them in there. And then I'll give until like, I don't know, I guess the end of the day or something. I'm gonna start the feedback here in a second. I'm almost done with this. So Sweatergod, Binx. Okay, yep. So yeah, if you guys want feedback, put your stuff in the feedback submissions also. And I'm gonna start that in a second. I'm literally done now. Okay. Dope. Okay, okay, who do you think won? Who do you think sucked the least? There we go. Who do you think sucked the least? Personally, didn't like any of them, but I was kind of late to the stream, so I can't really tell. RIP. I thought there was a couple of them that were pretty good. I think mine was not that good. I think Binx's was pretty good. I think Skinnykid's was actually my favorite, which is funny because that was the one that was the most controversial because like it turned the sample into a synth. So I don't know. I kind of think you should be allowed to do that. Should we allow multiple choices or just one? I think just one. That way there's only one winner. Alright, let's go. Yeah. I'm using that @everyone feature that everyone loves so much.